In the sleepy little town of Kameli Nagar, Mr. Patel's pet shop was a landmark. Not because of the exotic fish, sleepy turtles, or fluffy bunnies he sold, but because of one loud, mischievous, and sharp-witted parrot, Mango. Mango wasn't just any parrot. He had an unmatched talent for mimicking voices. He could sound like Mr. Patel, the mayor, the policeman, and even the milkman who delivered at sunrise. The townsfolk loved Mango, but Mr. Patel often clutched his head in frustration. The escape plan. One fateful evening, after a long day of managing hyperactive puppies and indecisive customers, Mr. Patel forgot to lock Mango's cage properly. As soon as the lights went out and Mr. Patel snored in his little room behind the shop, Mango pushed the cage door with his beak. "Freedom! Sweet freedom!" squawked Mango dramatically as he fluttered out. He made his way to the rooftop and surveyed the sleeping town below. But Mango was not content with just flying around. Oh no, Mango had plans. Operation Chaos. As the first light of dawn touched the town, Mango perched himself on a tree outside Mr. Bala's bakery. Now, Mr. Bala was known for being extremely grumpy in the mornings, especially if anyone interrupted his bread-making routine. Mango cleared his throat and, in a perfect imitation of Mr. Patel's voice, shouted, "Bala, your bread tastes like cardboard." Mr. Bala stormed out of his shop, rolling pin in hand, yelling, "Patel, how dare you insult my bread?" Meanwhile, Mango was already perched on another tree near the town square. This time, he imitated Constable Ramesh's booming voice. "Attention, citizens. All vehicles must now be driven in reverse. This is a government order." Chaos unfolded as bicycles, scooters, and even rickshaws started awkwardly backing up down the narrow streets. Mango's talent show. By noon, Mango had gathered quite the crowd. Perched on the fountain in the middle of the square, he began imitating every town personality he knew. "I am Mayor Gupta, and I hereby declare all Mondays to be pajama days." Mango squawked. The crowd cheered. Somewhere, the real Mayor Gupta was scratching his head in confusion. Just then, Mrs. Kapoor walked into the square carrying her tiny Pomeranian, Fluffy. Mango spotted her and called out in her voice, "Fluffy, go bite Mr. Patel's ankles." Poor Fluffy took the command seriously and darted off in search of Mr. Patel. The great chase. Meanwhile, Mr. Patel had discovered Mango was missing. Armed with a butterfly net and a bag of chili-coated guava slices, he ran through the streets shouting, "Mango, come back, you little feathered troublemaker." Mango, now fully enjoying his celebrity status, flew just out of reach every time Mr. Patel got close. At one point, Mango swooped down low and landed briefly on Mr. Patel's head, squawking, "Look everyone, I'm driving Patel like an auto rickshaw." The entire square erupted in laughter. Even Constable Ramesh, who had been trying to restore order, was doubled over in giggles. The grand finale. Finally, after hours of chase, chaos, and uncontrollable laughter, Mr. Patel had an idea. He climbed onto the fountain, held up a big, juicy chili-coated guava slice, and said loudly, "Mango, this is your last chance. Come down, or no more guavas ever again." The crowd held its breath. Mango hesitated, flapped his wings dramatically, and then, like a hero in a slow-motion movie, swooped down and landed on Mr. Patel's outstretched arm. "Victory!" shouted Mr. Patel. The crowd erupted into applause. Even Fluffy barked approvingly. Back in his cage that evening, Mango munched on his guava slice, occasionally squawking out phrases like, "Sale, everything is free, and dance off, anyone?" Mr. Patel sighed, locked the cage with 3 separate padlocks this time, and muttered, "Next time, I'm getting a goldfish." At least they don't shout instructions to rickshaw drivers. Outside the shop, the sun set over Kameli Nagar, and somewhere in the distance, someone was still driving in reverse. Moral of the story: never underestimate a parrot with an escape plan and a sense of humor. Parrot sparkles.